Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're going to can gingered pears. Okay, first off, I've made my light syrup with 2 cups of organic sugar and 4 cups of our spring-fed well water. And all I did was, when I was cooking this, I sliced about, this would be about 4 medallions the size of a quarter and about 1/8 of an inch thick. And I just put those in the syrup to simmer, and it gives it a lovely light ginger taste without overpowering the taste of the pears. Okay, let's start working on our pears. I have a bowl here of water with lemon juice in it. And I don't have a melon baller, but I have these lovely round spoons that one of my wonderful YouTube family sent me. And this works just as well. And these, I'm going to tell you, these are crocheted mats that my friend Frankie sent me. And she's crocheted them out of strips of old clothing and rags, and they're wonderful. And why I have them under this is a juicy job, and a tea towel just isn't enough, but these are wonderful because they can be a hot pad, or you can use them to like sop up the juice, and then they can go right in the wash. Great job, Frankie. So I'm going to take the end off my pear. Let's take both ends off. And I'm going to peel, and we're going to save all the peels and bits of core and stuff, of course, for my 3 pigs, my 3 little pigs. So we're just going to peel this, and I'm sorry if this takes a little bit of time because these pears are really juicy. Now, if you don't want to have ginger pears, just don't put the ginger in your syrup. I just put the medallions of raw ginger in this morning when I put my sugar and water to slow simmer in the crock pot. It's going to add a nice little boost to the flavor of the pear without overpowering it. Into the piggy bucket that goes. And one of the things about slicing the bottom off your pear and the top is it makes it easier to slice and then easier to core. All you need is a round spoon. And I'm going to start by going first from the bottom, pulling that little bit up there. And then when I get to the core part, I'm just going to go around both ways like that, but not all the way around because I'm going to pull that bit of fibrous stem out. Just like that. Isn't that lovely? All right, when I get these all done and ready to go in the canner, we'll be back. Okay, there's our canner with the water in it and a rack in the bottom. Here's our lids that have been sitting in hot water. Here's our ginger syrup, our washed, rinsed, and baked jars. They were baked at 215 degrees for 15 minutes. And here's our pears. Let's get started. Okay, so we're just, and what I did was I didn't, actually I'm going to make a liar out of myself. I realized at the last minute that I didn't want to put half pears in pint jars, so I went ahead and quartered them. We're going to fill up our jar to 1 inch from the top, and then we're going to top it up with our ginger syrup, and then we're going to debubble, of course, running around the outside and just down in the center. Always, always, always wipe your rims with a clean cloth. Now my syrup is not going to be clear, folks. Why? Because I use organic sugar and it is not Snow White stuff. And into the canner this goes. And when the canner's full, we'll be back. Okay, so here we have 9 pints in my canner, and this is a pressure canner, but I'm not using it as a pressure canner. I'm just using it as a boiling bath canner. I've put the rack in the bottom, and as soon as this comes up to boil, we are going to set the timer for no more than 20 minutes. All right, so we'll be back when these are done and they come out of the canner. And there it is, folks. 9 pints of ginger pears. That is going to be a lovely treat come midwinter. And if you don't want to use the syrup in your pears, strain it and save it for your sweet tea. Take care. Bye-bye.